Welcome back, Libras, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Cross Watchers. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to help me grow my channel. And also comment if this reading does resonate with you. We're going to be looking at your July 2022 current situation, kind of what's happening, and it is general, so take what you want and leave what you don't need. If you would like a personal reading with me, my information is listed below. There is a link that will direct you right to my website if you would like to help support this channel. That link is also right below, as well as a little heart. Okay, Libras, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Cross Watchers. Again, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave what you don't need. Leave what doesn't serve you, right? Okay. Okay, so the first energy that I'm getting for you guys is that you could be dealing with somebody who is this fool, right? They could be very careless, very energetic, very they jump in with first feet. They don't even think about what they do before they're doing it. But when they do it, they also don't think about the consequences afterwards. So I feel like this is the energy that could be in your environment, or that you're dealing with this current time, and this is how they're feeling, because it's a Fool card followed by the Four of Cups. So they might recently have done this, where they're wanting desiring a new beginning with you, or they lost that connection because they kind of did something a little bit foolish with your current situation, or with the connection that you have. And now they're in regret. The Four of Cups is all about maybe they were focused on these three cups, meaning other parties, other people, giving their attention, their time, even though they knew that you were there, but they weren't really seeing you. And now that for some of you could have pulled away, and they're now regretful because they can only see this one. Like, this is you, and they're like, wow, you're really kind of flying away, right? Because this guy's, this cup is not stable. So when I get that type of energy, you feel like I feel like for some of you, the burden of this connection, the person that you're dealing with, there was a lot of work on your part. You had to do a lot of work. And you could be dealing with somebody who's a little bit immature, careless, but I feel like they were confused. They thought they had what they wanted, especially with these with the Four of Cups. They thought that they had what they wanted, and then they came to the realization, because we have the Hang card, the Hangman. They've come to the realization that that they made they took a risk, and by taking this risk, they didn't see how it would affect you, or how it would affect the connection between you and them. I mean, however it resonates with you guys, just take what you want. They never really were, or never really had a stable relationship. And I think that's where, we have the Hangman followed by the Hierophant. So, yeah, they've done a lot of introspective. They know that they didn't have the ability or the power to give you what you wanted and what you needed in this connection. That's the energy that I'm getting. And for some of you, this person could have been taking some time, or they're feeling a little bit lonely, and they don't feel like they're able to connect with you at this time. I get that there's a lack of connection. And I definitely feel like this person is somebody from your past. They might be able to connect very well with people, but on an emotional level, in their social environment, they're able to connect. They shine, they show up, they're reliable. People really view them and admire them. But they know that they kind of disconnected somewhere along the way from this relationship, or they didn't do what they needed to do to keep this relationship flowing. Even though it was you offering them the love, it's like they didn't see the true value of your love and what you were offering. And now that they're sitting in this regret, they're having to kind of do a little bit of soul searching. They could be a little bit withdrawn, pulled back. But because of their careless actions or confusion, maybe they didn't know maybe they just felt that these were their only options, and they weren't really looking at you as an option. And now they're starting to come to that realization. Okay, let's see what else we got. And we have 3 of Wands, 10 of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. A lot of Wands here, guys. Oh, boy. That, like, okay, pay attention to this. 3, 10, or 1, 3, 10, King, right? These are all Wands. I feel like this is like a lot of... Okay, so with the 3 of Wands and the 10 of Wands, I feel like you have gotten to a point where you've kind of moved, you've distanced yourself, you've moved away. You could have, you could be also possibly thinking about maybe traveling, and I'm going to make a suggestion. If you feel like it's too, if you're unable to decide at this moment, or you don't feel like you have the time or the availability to travel at this time, you might want to wait till the end of the month or in the beginning of August. That will be a better time for you guys to travel. Yeah. I feel like towards the end of the month. So if you are planning a trip, kind of hold it off a little if you can. If you can't, you know, just know that it could be a little bit difficult, or it could be a little bit overwhelming because you have other responsibilities around you. But I got the 3 of Wands followed by the 10 of Wands. And this is your feelings and your emotions, guys. You have moved on, or you're kind of just doing your own thing. I got with the 3 of Wands, you've turned your back on this person because they were a lot of hard work. They were a burden. You were always putting the effort in, and you could have been working so hard for them, or working, or maybe working and trying to keep this connection going, that you didn't see some things that were happening around your maybe work and professional life. So I think I kind of mentioned this last month, Libras. I'm not really sure. You have to check back on that. But the 10 of Wands is like wanting and desiring to release this energy, this overburdened feeling. So I feel like you kind of pull back and you're more focused on other things because you felt like it just wasn't going anywhere. Like no matter how hard you tried, they're a lot of work. For some of you, and you knew, you felt like the effort towards this connection was one-sided because you were the only one that was offering that love and they weren't offering it back to you. But I feel like now they're starting to see that these 3 cups that were in front of them, this energy that they were like a little bit foolish and risky and took those chances and those opportunities, or just went with the flow of things and didn't really think and was a little bit careless. They're realizing now that those 3 cups are those 3 individuals. They could have been dealing with 3 people, 3 different people. But they realize now those offers weren't valid. They're not connections. That's not what you're offering. You're offering something solid, something balanced. You're like giving it to them. It's in their face. You're showing them like, this is what you can have in a life with me. And they didn't see it. But I do feel like they're going to be doing some evaluation if they're not doing it right now. With the Ace of Wands, this is about a new beginning. And the King of Wands. So I feel like you have created the change. You've turned your back on this person. And you did it quickly because you became impatient. And you're tired of wasting your time and your effort. You're being very logical about this situation because the King of Wands is about somebody who's very focused on their priorities and going for any type of new opportunities, but also feeling very inspired and joyful. So I don't feel like you're sitting here as they are with regret, because I feel like you guys know what you've done, everything that you can. You put all your effort, all your energy, exhausted, and now you're really like focusing. There could have been a new opportunity that came into you with the Ace of Wands that this created a change, and now you're starting to focus on. I feel like this is kind of like a work opportunity. It could be a new opportunity, but you're working with somebody else. But this is like your man's man card. So I always say, like, it's not gender specific, but you're kind of stepping up for yourself, and you're doing it because you got this opportunity. And you're able to do it because you kind of moved on from maybe giving this person so much time and attention and effort and putting all the work into it. So as soon as you started to pull away, now things are starting to come in towards you. And I get this month for you guys, you are focused on your goals, and you will be receiving and getting the progress that you're looking to have. So if you had neglected it because of you were focused on kind of like this energy here, or this person, I feel like no need to worry because it's all going to come back into balance. I feel like you guys will be more in balance. So we have the Queen of Swords followed by the 9 of Wands. And I feel like this is your energy, guys. Your communication might be very direct, or maybe you had like a little bit of a sparky, maybe you were very direct and to the point. Like, you finally told this person, I'm not going to just sit in the background. I'm not going to be this one cup that is always offering you and offering it. I'm not getting anything back. So I do feel like, you know, that with the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Wands, you're still kind of watching them. I don't feel like you have really let them go, but you are focused on you. And I don't feel like this is going to stop the situation, or you're gonna like stop and give them this energy anymore, because you're saying, I'm done. But the Queen of Swords is very direct and to the point with the communication. I just want to let you know, guys, the energy is very like heightened. So make sure that if this person does come to talk to you, because it looks like they will, and they're scared. They're kind of like watching. They're not sure what your reaction is going to be, because they know that they were foolish. They were, you know, flaky, or they didn't really give you what you needed and what you deserve. They know that it almost scares them, by the way, and it still does. I don't feel like they've really, it might take them a little while to come to this realization that they can actually like open up and let go and just say, yeah, I want this connection. This is a connection that they've never had before. This is going to be a major change for them. I mean, the person that you could have been dealing with could have just been like always go with the flow type of energy. And now they're having to do some introspection, and they're getting that epiphany, because the Hangman is about an epiphany and taking that time out to rest. And they're starting to realize, oh, that not only do they need you in your life, but they want you in your life, and they want to have that long-term committed relationship. So spiritually, they're developing as well. With the Queen of Swords, so I don't feel like you need to really do anything with that connection. I'll be completely honest with you. I think by you focusing on yourself, this is allowing them to see that there are opportunities around them. And, you know, I always say when we attract, when we are with, when we surround ourselves with positive energy and positive people, we elevate. And I feel like this is what this connection was. This person elevated because you were already elevated. You were already focused on goals, career, finances. And for some of you, you could have helped them, or they ended up doing this on their own. But they did it because they were with that loving energy, that offer that you're always giving them, that encouragement, those encouraging words. Now, what I do see happening in your current situation, that you could possibly have somebody, this King of Wands could be somebody that's in your current environment that comes towards you with this new opportunity, and you might be working on a project or something. It's definitely somebody new in your life. I don't feel like it's somebody from your past. And this person's going to now say to you, you can do it. And they give you the encouragement and the support that you need. Maybe with just a couple of simple words. I don't feel like it's anything strong. And if you did meet somebody new, it's definitely in the new beginnings, and you guys are not moving quickly or fast at any given time. And that's okay too, because we do have the Temperance at the bottom of the deck. And the Temperance is all about, guys, I mean, it is an actual woman. It's still not gender specific, but there's feminine energy here. But this person is more balanced. This is about balance. I mean, it's obviously this connection that you have with this person is not all about sex. And I think that they're starting to realize that you weren't just looking for sex. Like, it's not just a lustful connection that maybe what they felt it was, and they just kept resisting it. They're now starting to see, like, this was actually what you have to offer them is really solid. It's balanced. It's fair. And we do have the Justice card followed by the Nine of Swords. For some of you, I'm going to focus on this Nine of Swords. Some of you could have been like, you know, very restless with this situation, never feeling like there could possibly be stability in around the situation. Because this person is a risk. You would have to take a risk to be with this person. You're not sure if they could become that stable person. So I feel like for some of you, you're also thought about this because you've had, you know, because you've been going through this for a while. So this is not something new, but I feel like you guys have lost a lot of, you know, you felt a little bit anxious. You've lost sleepless nights, and you're desiring justice. You just want balance. You just want equality. Even if they were, you know, giving you or putting you with this Three of Cups. Like, so let's say that all the cups are in front of them, and they were giving you like an equal part of time as they were sharing with others, whether it was socially or, you know, wherever they were giving their time or energy to. If you had felt that they were giving you that, what they were giving others, it's almost like you did a little bit of comparison, which is fine. I feel like you would still be in the connection. But there is something that happened recently where they really kind of just acted foolish, and you could, for some of you, you might not even be in communication with them at this moment. But you want to move, you want more balance. And some of you are just really looking for this long-term commitment, like a more stable, solid, balanced connection. And I feel like for some of you, you've come to that realization, and that's why you're kind of focused on your personal energy right now. But I do want you to be careful with this Queen of Swords and this Nine of Swords. I feel like this is them kind of watching you, seeing how you're going to react, and see if they're going to get this reaction out of you, which is that very direct, to the point person who could possibly be a little bit abrasive with her communication. And I think where you're being guided today and what's being asked of you is really to kind of tone that down a little bit, because they're already concerned and scared and like they're weary. They're watching you, and they're not sure how you're going to react when they come towards you. And they also don't know what you want. But what I'm getting is that all you're really wanting is just more balance. And I feel like you will resolve the situation. This person knows that you deserve love, and real, solid, committed love. And they're not sure if they can really give this to you. But I feel like they're more opened and have a better understanding of what you need and what you desire in order for this connection to kind of move forward. With the Temperance, I don't feel like, even if they do come back towards you, I don't feel like you're doing anything fast, or you're definitely not gonna be that fool. I don't feel like that's you at all. I feel like you're gonna take your time. You're just gonna kind of let it progress slowly, because you are focused. And by the way, the Justice is your card, the Libra. So you guys are balanced. You're balanced. You're sensible. Like, you weigh your options out before you make any rash decisions. So I feel like that's where you're going to be with this connection as they do start to come back to you. I feel like the communication is going to start small, more towards the end of the month. It could be in the middle of the month, but it's going to be small. It's not going to feel like they're doing anything. They're not in this energy anymore, that's for sure. So it's not like they're going to recklessly come towards you, but they do want to come towards you, and they might even come towards you because they want your advice. They know that they need you, or they feel that that loss, that disconnect. They do feel like you're disconnecting with them, and for some of you, you probably have, because you're just you've waited so long, and tens are about endings. So endings, a 10 followed by a 1 is ending and starting something new. Okay, let's go ahead and pull 2 oracle cards for Universe Has Your Back. I hope you guys were able to resonate with this reading. I do feel like you are in your wishes are coming true. And it might be a little bit slower than what you really wanted, but your focus on your priorities are going for any type of new opportunities, things that feel good, things that bring joy into your life, and also joyful events. Because in the past, maybe for you, maybe for some of you, you might have been like taking some risks with this person who wasn't really valuing you, but you were just kind of going with the flow because it just felt good at the time. Or you've done this in the past with them. But I do feel like you're not going to be doing that moving forward. If you we have a Libra. You could be dealing with another Libra. We also have a Sagittarius. I get fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm also getting a Cancer. You could be dealing with a Cancerian. And I think that's about it. Or this could be in their charts. Try not to pay attention to the astrological signs. Guys. Let's see. 2 oracle cards for Universe Has Your Back. Yeah, I'm loving the energy of the universe. I feel like you guys are just okay loving what you have around you. Like, you're being more mindful, more balanced, you're nurturing what you have. And true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. Okay, so if this person, that absolutely resonates, Libras, because if this person was foolish, it's like you've accepted that they're acting like a fool. You're not you're okay with it, but you're also healing from it, even if they hurt you, or they didn't give you that energy back, and that might have what triggered the disconnect. Because I did say in the very beginning, I do feel like for most of you, it's like they know if they know how you feel. And maybe for some, they might have even played dumb with it. But you guys know. and you're balanced and you're sensible and you have the wisdom, you're knowledgeable, and you know you also deserve to be loved. And I don't feel like, for, you know, with the Temperance at the bottom of the deck, guys, I feel like not only do you know this, but you're not going to accept anything less from them. Like, you want that equal, committed relationship. Some of you are looking for marriage. But I don't feel like that's your primary focus for this month. And I do feel like it's upcoming and you're like, well, how do I get there if I'm still stuck in this energy? So you also have done your evaluation, but now that they're doing their evaluation, I would just kind of like wait and see. I wouldn't make any sudden changes. Definitely continue to focus here because this is a really good month for you guys. And I do feel like you're going to be you know, moving into more like real progress. Yeah, and I feel like for some of you, you really just love your job. So, and that is maybe filling up your time and your energy, and that's why you've gotten to this point. Yeah, because you see things differently. You're seeing, it's almost like you're seeing things differently. And I feel like, you know, if you decide not to go back to this connection and you want to be single, there could be a new opportunity that is coming towards you. But for some of you, I feel like maybe you haven't found this person yet, or they could be coming in. But when they do, if you're currently single, or if you decide not to reconcile with this connection and move on to another connection that is coming in towards you, that one feels like it's going to be a little bit more long-term. Because I feel like the two of you would be on the same page. So, and I also get plans. You might be making plans with them towards the end of the month. So go ahead and see how that resonates with you, Libras. I'm going to go ahead and stop your reading right there. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading with me, my information is listed below. Also, if you'd like a list of the tarot decks or cards that I do use, that information is also listed in the description. If you'd like to support this channel, go ahead and click on that like button. And until next time, love and light.